It's the perfect cover image for an album that does exactly the same thing, regards the human condition without romance or pity or artifice. There's no doubt that the Holy Bible's subject matter is pretty heavy-going. Its songs cover prostitution, depression, self-mutilation, mass murder, anorexia, the Holocaust and, for good measure, the sex lives of a bunch of 20th-century dictators. In the wrong hands, it could easily descend into the sort of shock and disgust silliness that characterizes way too many adolescent bands and artists in general. Too often, when singing or writing about the worst of humanity, artists either want to make you share their disgust or just to demonstrate how shocking they can make their art. There's none of that here. Even the most extreme imagery never feels like it's there just to shock or appall. Instead, as I suggested above, the album is characterized by a deep compassion. Songs like Yes, which catalogues the life of a prostitute as a metaphor for the way life forces compromise on us all, or for St. 7 pounds, surely the best and most harrowing first-person account of an eating disorder ever rendered in song, or the intense humming of Evil, a discussion of the Holocaust inspired by visits to Decca and Belsen. They're difficult listening, but it's because they empathize with their subjects to a degree that's almost painful to listen to. I don't expect everyone to share this opinion, but in its own strange way, I find the Holy Bible a strangely uplifting record. There's a sense that in stripping aside layers of artifice and social convention and civilization, of staring into the mirror and seeing humanity at its best and worst, you also gain some sort of dominion over those extremes. It's like staring straight at something you're terrified of instead of looking away, like being able to put a name to a strange disease, or to depression, or to something else that's ailing you. The not knowing is always the most terrifying bit. To quote another Flavor Wow favorite, you gotta stare into the mirror till you name this disease / you got to know. There are conclusions to be extrapolated here about humanity, and they ain't pretty. But they're also an acknowledgement of the extremities of being human.